What's going on YouTube? JT is Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about Superman issue number 2, Dawn of DC, written by Joshua Williamson, with art and colors and so on and so forth by Jamal Campbell. And yes, like this issue once again picks up after the first issue, which I thought was pretty solid stuff. And now we're back again, and it's still really solid stuff. I'm liking what Williamson's doing. I love Jamal Campbell's artwork. I think it's a perfect match for Superman. The stakes are here. The heroics are here. There's some interesting setup here. You got stuff going on with Lex Luthor. You got the whole Supercorp angle. You got Parasite, who kind of changed it a little bit thanks to this new group of villains known as the Society, or the Secret Order of Mad Scientists, who aren't quite Lex Luthor. Now that Lex Luthor's in jail, you have various other villains who seem to be kind of grasping towards that empty vacuum to become kind of like the head honchos in that. Their experiments have led to Parasite kind of having new abilities and such, whereas before, if Parasite absorbs something, Parasite would just grow to size. Here now, like, he's multiplying and even seemingly able to possess people and kind of turn them into this whole parasitic organism. So there's a lot of stuff going on there. Artwork, once again, is spectacular. You also have Lex Luthor in Superman's ear trying to be like, hey, you need my help. Break me out of here. Break me out of here. Break me out of here. And Clark's just kind of ignoring him. John and Kara are there. They kind of have to basically, they evacuate everyone they could, and then they have to freeze the city because Parasite has an issue with ice and such. So a lot of different moving pieces going on here. We're also briefly introduced to this new character known as Marilyn Moonlight, who was able to help restore Superman's power through the power of moonlight, which, if I'm not mistaken, is just reflected sunlight. So she's kind of interesting, almost like an old Western gunslinger type character. Shows up very briefly. Superman's able to glimpse into the past of Metropolis, so perhaps a hint at things to come. And then she just kind of up and vanishes. Like, she's been working at nighttime, and then she asks Clark about the whole supernatural, if he believes in the supernatural, and Clark, of course, agrees because, well, he's seen some shit. And then, ending of the issue, he tries to evacuate the Daily Planet, finds Lois there, who's also been possessed, and then at the end of the issue, Superman is basically becoming Parasite, if you will. So, a very interesting cliffhanger. The stakes for the story are there. The Superman family is still involved on the sideline. Jamal Campbell's artwork's really good. I kind of like this whole new secret society or whatever of mad scientists that are going on. Something that kind of rivals Lex Luthor, but really experimenting in things and playing with powers that are beyond their comprehension. Marilyn Moonlight's had kind of an interesting intro. I like the art style, the way her design looks. And while I'm confused of why she just kind of up and left, I know it's only her brief introduction. I'm sure we'll get more explanations as the series goes on. So, Superman issue number 2, very solid work right here. Like I said, great artwork. Jamal Campbell's artwork, I think, looks better during the daytime, but it makes sense why everything's all dark without showcasing as much color, because, like I said, this is at nighttime. The Parasite's clones have basically sucked the power out of Metropolis, and there's a lot of moving pieces going on here, but it all makes sense in a cohesive manner, and it leaves on an interesting cliffhanger. So I got no real major complaints about this issue. I really liked issue 1, and I really like issue 2. I'm hoping that Williamson can continue this momentum going into subsequent issues. I think when he has a smaller thing to focus on, not so much like Dark Crisis and various crossovers, I think that's where his strength lies, like what we saw in his Robin book. And like I said, his style matched with the Jamal Campbell artwork. I think it's a really good match, and I can't wait to see what happens next. So I'm giving Superman number 2 a big thumbs up for me, and I'm excited to see what happens next. I'm enjoying reading Superman again. I liked what Philip Kennedy Johnson did. I finally caught up with all of Action Comics and that after kind of holding it off for a little bit, and now I'm all caught up with this. I haven't read John Kent's new thing. I'm just kind of waiting for that to drop on DC Infinite until I read it. So I'll probably be a month behind on that, but I could still kind of pick it up. But between this and Action Comics, I think we're in really good hands in terms of Superman stuff. I know there's some other titles coming out, so I'll have to wait to check those things out, but we're in good hands with Superman at the moment. So hopefully this momentum keeps up, and hopefully Williamson brings this level of quality and to the Green Arrow book, which is only going to be 6 issues, which is unfortunate, but maybe if it does well, we'll get more. So hopefully it does well, because I really want to read a Green Arrow book, because it's been so freaking long. So there you go. That's all I got to say. If you have any thoughts on Superman number 2, let me know in the comment section down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit that bell for notifications, all the other fun stuff. I'll be back later on today to talk about World's Finest, and then Wonder Woman, and then perhaps something else later on tonight, but you'll just have to kind of wait and see. So there you go. That's it. As always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.